to delivery, spot risk early, and act faster. So here we have the executive dashboard, and it's got filters where you can if it's system-wide, acute care, body care areas, or depending on who the user is, that can be selected. And we can also use the time frame of 7, 30, 60, and 90 days. The goal is simple: one view of what's happening, what's changing, and what needs action. Now we have the top summary bar here, and across the top, we summarize the state of the system pressure, critical risk, active signals, opportunities, actions required, and the forecast. This immediately tells an executive where attention is needed without digging through multiple dashboards. Now, we have the executive sections here: the executive insights, executive action zone, critical risk, and a list of them. The executive insights is an AI-generated highlight telling you what's changed, what's driving it, and why it matters. The executive action zone, this lets you know the highest priority actions recommended this cycle. And then we have the critical risk register, the key risk that with severity, drivers, and suggested mitigations. We have the predictive risk. This just gives the early warning patterns, trends, the focus here. And then we have strategic opportunities where performance, demand, or external shifts create opportunities. It's designed for decision makers to have clarity on time and move quickly in terms of making actions without all of the noise that's available these days because of the various data sources. Now, to the left, you see the signal and the trend intelligence. For the signals, we have internal and external. And with the internal signals, this flags changes in operational performances like pressure building in a care area. And external signals track relevant policy, markets, or news updates that may impact performance, funding, or service delivery. The cockpit summarizes these signals into decision-ready insights so leaders can respond proactively. If we look at back to the home page, we have the performance metrics and strategy goals and the care area breakdown. With the performance metrics and strategy goals, you can see whether the system is moving towards outcomes, and then with the care area breakdown to understand where performance is shifting across areas like emergency, inpatient, primary care, and more. The initiative tracking and alignment, after clients integrate this with their systems, that's where the cockpit becomes more powerful, because if they have tools like Smartsheet, ServiceNow, or Monday, Jira, whatever tool they use, once it's integrated, the cockpit can map initiatives to strategy goals and KPIs, and it will show what work is driving which outcomes and flag misalignment, like initiatives that are off track, duplicated, or do not have any tied tiers towards the measurable effect. What I mean by that is if they are not aligned with the goals that the organization has set, then the cockpit's able to track it and identify why there's a misalignment, and that would enable leadership make quick and decisive actions. Now, at the bottom here, we have the AI explainability and the source attribution. Finally, this every insight is backed by this piece here, because it helps the users see what data or documents informed the insights. This builds trust, auditability, and confidence in the decisions that are recommended by the platform. Akanotic Strategy Cockpit generally helps leaders move from scattered reporting to aligned execution with early warnings, clear priorities, and actionable next steps.